my god! Glides like a hot hatch. What's going on YouTube? Welcome to another video. And today we're on the E350. The last couple of videos have been on the Boxster, and to be honest with you, it has been hell. So I've decided to take the easy approach and actually give the E350 some love. So not only is it my birthday, but today's the day we get the suspension sorted. So we've made it to centre gravity, and the Mercedes is waiting to go in. So before we go in, if you remember, I put the suspension kit on the E350 and I set it as close to standard as I could, and as you can see, the gap probably on the back wheels isn't that good. And if we go around to the other side, on the passenger side, again you can see that gap's fairly big. It shouldn't be that big, it needs to be dropped down a little bit. And the front on this side, passenger side, is kind of, I think it's a little bit lower than the driver's side. So all of this needs sorting out. So yeah, let's get it in, let's get it done. So as you can see, the E-Class is on the ramp, and we've had all the tyre pressures set up. We've got some ballast in the boot because I haven't got much fuel in the car. So now we're going to get the alignment equipment set up on the car, and yeah, get started and see how the setup goes. Okay, with the targets fitted, we can now get our baseline figures, or how the car is currently set up. No surprise, the geometry is all over the place. Pete then moves around the car and does the ride height measurements, again giving us a baseline figure to start with. With the baseline figures in, Pete now moves on to doing the first initial setup of the suspension. So the wheels are off the car, Pete quickly checks the preload on the springs, and all is not what it seems.
Now there's what, a mil or two of spring slap. So we'll undo that and we'll reset the preload on the front springs, and then we'll change the height.
Okay, so I'm not sure what happened there, but Pete sets the preload correctly before moving on to setting the ride height. So with the preload set correctly, the ride height set to where we want it to be, Pete moves on to the passenger side. So to ensure that we could adjust the passenger side, we had to give the threads on the shock a bit of a clean up first. So with the preload set correctly on the passenger side, all Pete needed to do was the ride height. So Pete moves on to replacing the old drop links with the universal ones that came